Hey guys, Rose from the far future here. Look, I don't know what happened, but the audio in this one's kind of shitty. Like, it's just kind of shitty, and bad. So, sorry about that. And also, there's like a clicking noise that keeps happening. I don't know what that is. So, bear with it if you're gonna listen. Thank you, and sorry. What the hell is Warehouse 13?
Oh my god, what the hell is Warehouse 13?
I'm Rose.
I'm Lily.
Time to talk about the episode.
We really like this episode, which is why we're being so forthcoming with all of our speaking right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this one's kind of a stinker.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah.
Episode 5 Elements. If you're gonna skip any episode of Warehouse 13, it should be this one.
There's like almost no overarching plot. Plus, if you listen to this episode, you can just listen to this and then skip the actual episode, because we'll explain all the interesting parts, and you don't have to watch the bad stuff.
It's honestly not as bad as I remember it, but they could have done a good job.
And they didn't.
And they didn't. And they didn't.
They did not.
No.
Should we start with the plot, or should we start with some, like...
small talk?
Because we were, like, before this, before we just rewatched the episode, we were like, we really are not going to be talking about this that much. We're going to be like, yeah, I don't know, it was bad, and, like, then just go on and talk about, like, other shit.
I mean, there's stuff to talk about in it, I think. The opening scene... Actually, we do get some good title transitions in this one. That's true.
There's a couple.
I rated the first one, I think, I don't remember, either 6 or 7 out of 10, because it had a... Or no, maybe I rated that one like... No, okay. The first one, which was like Manhattan 500, 400 years ago.
Yeah.
I think I rated that one 6 out of 10, because it like swiped. It was kind of cool.
Okay.
We open the episode, we see an unspecified... individual from a Native American tribe, which we find out later in the episode it's the Lenape tribe, but they don't say that at the beginning at all.
They don't say it until like halfway through the episode.
They really...
Like, it's supposed to be a reveal or something, but it's like, that's not a reveal, that's just you being like, yeah, we don't know shit about Native Americans.
Yeah, that's this whole episode.
And that's the truth.
Is we don't know shit about Native Americans, which isn't true. Hey guys, hey Warehouse 13 team, the library's free. Anyways, and then even in the captions it says like speaking in Native American language. It doesn't even say like speaking in Lenape dialect or anything.
Yeah, nothing.
So that's cool. Thanks guys.
Yeah.
I wrote down, I'm sure this won't be offensive to indigenous people in any way.
Definitely not. It must be Native American. That's a quote from this episode. We'll get there, but that's a direct quote that someone says.
Yeah. In the episode, Pete and Micah, the summary on the wiki is literally like...
one sentence.
Yeah.
We usually say the synopsis before we start.
Yeah, the theft of a sculpture leads Micah. Why do they say Micah and Pete? I usually say Pete and Micah.
Me too.
Because the rhythm's better.
It is.
Hey, what the fuck, Warehouse 13 wiki? The theft of a sculpture leads Micah and Pete to a... They say sacred Indian cave. Sacred Lenape even cave, holding an ancient secret of creation, ... and destruction. Great. Awesome.
Of creation, ...
Great.
And destruction.
And destruction.
In the plot, like, the guy is just, like, again, it's, like, speaking Native American. You can't hear me, but I'm doing air quotes, right? And it's just, like, touching the artifacts and, like, holding them.
Yeah.
He's not even, like, doing anything.
The person at the beginning of the episode, they do say, like, it says the line here. Let me look at the line. He says, when he comes, let these elements be his strength and our hope.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yep, that's what he says.
So, anyway, no context for that, but, and then we flash forward to Lena's bed and breakfast, and Artie's giving him a little sit down and being like, thing was stolen from an art auction.
Yeah, it was like an art gallery holding, but like it's an art auction place.
Yeah, and somebody stole this expensive sculpture, and it's the perfect crime because there's none of the security things went off. Nothing's on the cameras. Like, they basically an impossible crime.
They have like a key card thing that will like see every key card swipe, and that wasn't used.
Yeah.
So like, oh my god, how did they get in? Because there was nothing. It was just there, and then it was gone, and it was stolen, and they were like, oh my god, what do we do? What happened?
And Pete also in the briefing is like, oh, so someone stole these ugly sculptures. Hey, fuck you, Pete. Hey man, what the hell?
He's specifically like, this is ugly.
Yeah.
Come on, he doesn't even say, well, I am the beholder or something like that.
Yeah.
To be like sarcastic and be like, I thought it was ugly. But
he's outright like, this sucks.
That's yeah.
As people who are artists, they're not that bad.
No.
They're just like,
I mean, I was just talking about this while we were watching it. If you see what the sculpture looks like, it definitely looks like cheap, as in like it being like a set piece. But like, as an artist, I recognize that like when you make art, you're gonna use whatever materials you have on hand.
yeah.
So like, from that perspective, I understand, and I think that is cool. But from this being like a show and that's not a real art piece, I was like, come on,
Like,
really?
they made it for the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm able to tell that they look like cheapest set pieces, but also, like...
I mean, the, like, glass pieces in it, it's like a metal...
No, you're right.
With the glass, it's literally just, like, the half, like, glass dome, like...
The glass piece...
Mancala pieces.
Yeah, the glass piece is just like a marble.
Yeah. It's just like...
It is just a marble.
It's just a piece of glass, like, it's not even, like...
Which... Yeah. Anyways.
And all of the statues look the same. Whatever.
They look similar.
I feel like they all look almost exactly the same.
Well,
Because Pete does confuse it later in the episode. But anyway, we'll get there.
Anyways. All that is to say that they have to go to New York.
And hold on. We get to see Claudia arguing with Joshua.
Right, because Claudia's here now.
Yay,
and so is
Claudia!
Joshua briefly.
Briefly, like literally like this episode.
Yeah.
Because the whole like conversation that they're having is Claudia being like, I didn't get you out of the fucking subspace bubble just so that you could sit and fucking watch YouTube all day.
Literally. And we think he's watching Smosh.
He's absolutely watching Smosh.
He's definitely watching Smosh.
Like, what year is this? Do we know what year this takes place in, actually?
I'm sure we know what year it takes place.
It's like 2010s.
Let's say it's 2010, because the air date is... Well, no, the air date's 2009, so this was
Okay.
probably filmed in 2008.
Okay. Well, we can say it's like 2009, 2008. I don't know when YouTube was a thing.
Late 2000s. Oh, it was definitely a thing then, I'm sure.
I mean, I assume he's watching Smosh, because what else do you watch on YouTube in 2009?
Dan and Phil.
That's true.
He's not
They had
watching. I think so.
They had a... We're gonna do so many of these side tangents
Well,
because we do not care about the episode. Let me make that
collaborative
so
work
clear.
on YouTube since meeting in 2009.
Okay, so they could be watching like...
I don't think he's watching Dan and Phil.
Hey, he's probably gay.
Well, we know Joshua's probably gay. And later in the episode, he says he's listening to Bruce Springsteen, so...
Period. He's gay.
He's gay. Joshua's gay.
All of these characters are gay,
Oh,
quite
well,
frankly.
that's true.
Anyway, they're probably... Well, I don't know when Smosh joined YouTube. Now we have to look that up, because that is really... Oh, in 2002.
They made their website in 2002.
Oh, YouTube in 2005. Oh, they're
okay. Oh, he's definitely
definitely
watching Smosh.
Yeah.
No question.
No question. Anyway. Then Pete and Micah.
Sorry, who says this? Who says last time I was wrong was 1987? June. Is that Artie? Does
That
Artie say
seems like
that?
an Artie quote.
Artie must have said that because I wrote it down. Okay, so Pete and Micah go to New York. Micah, so there's this lady who's escorting them through the...
She's like the curator or something.
The manager.
Yeah, the manager of the...
They probably say it in the episode, but...
It's true. They don't say her name, though.
The person who's in charge of leading them into this. Well, Micah calls her skirt girl, and she's literally wearing a dress.
She's not even wearing a skirt. It's a dress. Whatever. They look and they talk to the woman, and Pete is like, ooga booga, such a hot woman.
As he does every time they talk to a woman.
And that's the truth. And Micah is like, Pete, can I talk to you for a second? And she's like, we should split up. We need to split up. And also, maybe it'll get done faster, and then, hey, you can go see a show with that girl. And he's like, all right, you didn't need to convince me anymore. We're splitting up. And so we get, like, and, okay, so they go, because Micah's like, you need to go check out the people who are gonna buy it. And it's two people who are, like, really, really rich. So he goes to check out the first guy named Radburn. And Radburn is, like, building a building or some shit. And then he gets a call from Micah, and Micah's like, I smell fudge. I smell fudge. Something is going weird. There's an artifact around here. Pete goes back. What you wrote? What the hell?
That's
what he says.
They see a feather on a wall, and Pete says, "What the hell?" Like,
it's just a feather.
Of course, it's a feather. Of course, it's a fucking feather. What else would it be?
This is the Native American episode. It's got to be a fucking feather.
It's got to be a feather, apparently.
And they pull the feather out of the wall, which I don't know why you would do that. That's like evidence.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And then they're playing some, like, literally in the captions
when
it
he
says,
picks
like,
up the feather, yeah.
In the captions it literally says, like, Native American music. It's just, like, the flute music.
And it's just a flute.
We couldn't pick any, like, specific recordings or anything. No, it's just Native American.
I mean, it would probably be worse if they did, like, a Native American, like, meeting song. You know what I mean?
What?
Like...
No.
Like when they sing.
I don't know.
I think that would be worse.
I think they could have just labeled it.
I don't think they needed music at all.
You know what? They really didn't even need music for this moment. Anyways.
Anyway, they pick up the feather, and then Pete's gonna be like, hold on, let me use it. I want to use it. And Mike's like, oh my god, no, don't. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking scary. Like, what if you explode?
What if you explode?
And then all he like puts his he's holding the feather, and he puts his arm through the wall, and he's like, oh my god, it can go through walls. That's how they stole the artifact. It's not an artifact. That's how they stole the piece, the art piece, the sculpture. That's how they stole the sculpture.
And they call Artie, and they show him the feather, and he says, looks Native American. What?
Must be Native American.
What? What are you talking about? It's a fucking feather, dude. It's a fucking feather.
And it's just a feather.
They're literally, like, listing off the things that the feather could have fallen off of, and Pete's like, it could have fallen off of a bird.
And you know what? He's right. He is right, though.
What are you talking...
They have... Okay. Like, this is Warehouse 13 shit that's not gonna come up until, like, actually Season 5. And Season 5 is crazy, and we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But they have this purple bird that's like a magic bird that makes the goop. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this already. Hey, we already know that magic birds exist in this world. Like, you already know that. And you wouldn't be like... Micah knows that because she read the whole employee manual. She knows about the purple bird that makes the goop. And then for them to be like, no... Pete, that's fucking stupid. What are you talking about? It wouldn't come off a bird. It would come off an item. Are you an idiot?
I mean, they don't say that, but yeah.
Yeah. But they're kind of like, okay, obviously it's an item and not a bird.
So then Artie does some research, probably, and they're like, oh, we have to go to Mr. Jeffy. You kept calling him Jeffy.
His name is Jeff Weaver. He's the son of, like, a guy who was really shitty to Native Americans, apparently. And is, like, trying to get this, like... Because the piece is, like, a Native American...
Oh my...
It's
the guy... The sculptor...
Artist.
The sculptor who made the piece married a Lenape woman. He himself is not Lenape.
He... And to say... And I don't mean to be mean, but I clocked that he was a white guy making a piece about Native Americans.
Because it's about this hidden cave.
We're gonna get there, but it's about a hidden cave, and I don't feel like that's not really spoiling it, because whatever. It's
not
fine.
spoiling it.
And I also don't care about this episode. But anyway.
It's who else? Because, none of the Lenape are probably gonna make a fucking map to their secret cave that they want to keep secret.
It's a map! It's it's fully a fucking map that this white guy is like, no, but we have to, like, I'm gonna make art about it. I'm gonna make art about it.
Dude.
And it's gonna get popular, and I'm gonna sell all of these pieces off. That is a fucking map to not, like, even if it was, like, not a magic cave, it's still, like, a sacred cave.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Anyways, they go to his apartment, and there's another piece there.
It's 4 separate, like, sculptures.
Yeah, because it's the four elements: earth,
rock, water.
Earth, water.
It's rock.
Oh, okay, rock, water, air.
I remember because it's not
fire.
earth, it's a rock, and then it's wind and not air.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I don't. See, okay, I saw that you looked up a little bit about this, like, Lenape, like, creation myth, because that's what this is based off of.
Yeah.
Is it actually rock, wind, water, and fire? Because because if they just made that up and the actual words are not, like...
There's a creation myth that is, like, vaguely related. Like, it talks about... The website that I was reading, which I was looking at on Wayback Machine, so I don't actually know what the website is, was talking about how there is a creation myth where it's the 4 elements.
Right.
It's not really... There's, like, different, like, figures who are... I wouldn't say... I don't know if it's, like, in control, but, like, associated with these 4 elements, and there's, like... They're doing different things, and it's an actual... like, creation
like, making
myth.
the world. Okay, because... Like, they don't explain it that much in the episode. They're just like, this artifact means that rock, it gives the world solidity, and wind gives you, like, control over fucking air and Mother Nature and shit. And it's like, but what does that mean for, like, the creation of it? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, they don't actually talk about the actual creation myth at all in the episode, and, you know, there's, like...
They just say it's Native American creation myth.
Yeah, they don't
That's, like, an actual phrase that they say.
They don't even say it's the Lenape a Lenape creation myth until, like, over half.
I'm pretty sure they say the Lenape
They probably do. Well,
that's crazy.
And I was reading, some of the things I was reading, and this is on, like, the Wikipedia, is that they're, like... There's the one, like, big creation god, and then the other ones who are, like, helping him, and they're associated with, like, the 4 cardinal directions.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways,
let's
so
get back to the episode.
It's it's, like, vaguely related to a Lenape creation myth.
Yeah. Anyway, they go into Jeffy's apartment, and Pete's like, call the cops, I solved the mystery. And the fucking piece is there, but guess what? It's not actually that one. And Jeffy's like, if you would read the bronze plaque, you would see this one is actually fire, and not the one that was stolen, which was wind. I don't know why I'm giving him that voice.
Because he's kind of like...
He's kind of dweeby.
He's kind of dweeby. And then Pete's like... Because he explains that he's collecting, like, Native American artifacts and art pieces.
Yeah.
And Pete says, Native American, you into that stuff? What does that mean?
Native American, you into that stuff?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you...
And, like, the dialogue in some of the other episodes is, like, good even, great even, but then you get some episodes where they're just like, Native American, you into that stuff?
You into that stuff. Also, like, they, at this point, they still haven't brought up that this is specific to the Lenape tribe. They're just saying,
this is, like, Native American. It's Native American. And you don't think that motherfucking guy who bought the statues would be like, hey, this is Lenape. Like, you could use the word Lenape because that's specifically, like, what I'm into. I'm specifically into, like, Lenape art and shit like that.
Because he has a bunch of collections. He has a whole fucking room in his goddamn apartment.
It's a secret room.
He has a secret room in his apartment that is full of, I don't know if it's entirely full of, like, Lenape artifacts, but of Native American artifacts.
I feel like we can reasonably assume, because that's the only thing that they commented on.
And also, he's supposed to be, like, a good guy in this episode. He's like, oh, I'm trying to, you know, like, redeem my own image because my father was associated with Native American people. Hey, why do you have all their shit in a fucking secret room in your apartment?
Period.
Why is it in there? Why is it... Okay.
Why wouldn't you, I don't know, give it back, even? And also give them money, since you have the ability to do that?
Also, there is one Lenape character. There is one Native American character in this entire episode about Native American artifacts.
One.
Just one.
Quite frankly, I'm pretty sure there's one Native American character in the entire show.
It would not surprise me, knowing this show.
Yeah.
And immediately they turn their guns on him.
Because he comes in, because he was spotted at the Radburn place.
Yeah.
With ground-penetrating radar. And then Pete's like, I saw this guy at Radburn's place. He's following us. He's evil. What?
And Jeff has to be like, hey man, that's LaSalle.
Beautiful name, by the way.
Great name. He works for both of us. I'm having him work with this guy so that, like, I know what's up with him, because I know that he's looking for these art pieces. Like, I know that he's...
And it's like, assumed that he's also, like, kind of, like, evil about this. Yeah. Like, that's what I got when I was watching that, because, like, why else would you be watching this guy?
Yeah.
Because he's not that good of a dude.
And, like, Pete and Micah kind of suck in this episode. Micah literally says, if people are walking through walls to steal art, the U.S. government needs to know. What? What are you talking?
And it's Native American. And the United States government needs to know. Because it's Native American.
Because it's
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Micah.
Thank you, Micah. Imperialist pig. I'm kidding.
I mean, she kind of, in this episode, she kind of is.
She is. And you know what? They are both Secret Service agents.
That's also true. They are both Secret Service agents. Anyway.
And where's the president in all of this? Anyway, back to the plot.
We cut over to the B plot after that. We
get the warehouse.
Yes, the warehouse, where Lena and Claudia actually have, like, a great little moment, a great little conversation. And this... I kind of don't remember what they're arguing about.
They're arguing about, like, because Lena is reading Claudia's aura, because she can read auras.
Yes, she can read auras. Hey, if you forgot, because it never comes up ever, like, it comes up so little that you kind of forget about it.
It comes up so little because Lena's not in every episode, but in every episode that she is in, she's always doing some aura bullshit. Anyway.
And, like, Lena is one of the best characters in the show.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's
such a good, like, grounding presence to all the, like, batshit fucking character shit happening.
Yes, and, like, literally her conversations with both Claudia and Artie in this episode are, like...
Beautiful.
We
need someone to be there and be like, hey, you need to communicate. Hey, you need a therapist. Hey, you need to do XYZ to, like, she says to get, like, your aura in check or some shit like that. But it's basically like... Hey man, I know you're feeling bad. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, because we need a character to do that.
Because none of the rest of them will.
Nope. And, like, plots will stagnate. Just saying. Anyway.
But also it's kind of sad, because Lena never gets anything for herself.
No, she doesn't. And that's because this show does not like both women and women of color.
And people of color.
And people of color just in general, and Native Americans specifically also.
So they're
arguing about, like, Lena is like, oh, you want Joshua to go, but you're afraid of being alone again.
And Claudia's like, whatever, I know you like him. What?
What are you
talking about? Where did that come from?
First of all, he's still, like, in the body of, like, a 17 or 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Because time doesn't pass in the subspace bubble, question mark?
Yeah, and the temporal fucking... whatever it's called.
Orb. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
He stayed a fucking beginning college student, question mark.
Well, he's going to work at CERN. Yeah, he's pretty young. Well, we don't even know how old
But he's
he
also
is.
a genius, so he's older on the inside.
We also don't know how old Lena is, do we?
No, we don't. I don't think she's a teenager. She's certainly, like,
no, I feel like she's like
mid-20s.
I was gonna say, I feel like she's like 30-ish.
Yeah, she feels 30-ish.
and then after that, a while after that, when we cut back to the warehouse scenes, Lena has a conversation with Artie, where Artie's got his little chess game out that he's playing with himself, and he's being all grumpy, and he's like, Claudia should be working, what's she doing? And Lena's like, dude, chill, she's taking a break, what is wrong with you? She doesn't say that, but...
She's literally a teenager. Calm down.
Yeah.
Because the whole episode is like, oh, what is Claudia gonna do now? Because she knows about the warehouse, so what are we gonna do about that? But then also, like, hey, what does Claudia want to do? Because now that she's done with all this, like, finding Joshua shit, you know, I don't know, college? Who knows? Who knows? What is she gonna do? And it's all about, like, Claudia's future and stuff like that. And he has pull at, like, MIT and Caltech. What?
Yeah, I guess.
What? I guess he was a professor, question mark, but I thought that he lied about that, and he was really just fronting for the warehouse and pretending to be a professor.
Who even knows? Who even knows? Who even knows? And then he's like, she's so... He's saying all these things about Claudia. He's like, she's so impatient, and she's so, like, attitude, and she's so blah, blah, blah. And Lena goes, we're talking about Claudia, not you.
Oh, period.
Get his ass.
Ate him up. Really ate him up.
Because I love Claudia and Artie's relationship because they're so like sassy to each other, and they are like one and the same.
They are. The warehouse loves both of them.
The warehouse loves.
The warehouse has two hands.
The warehouse has two.
The warehouse doesn't have any hands, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, we get those beautiful moments.
We get like the only good parts of the episode are the Artie and Claudia. Artie and Claudia moments.
And then we cut back to this bullshit with Pete and Micah.
Yeah.
Lascelles driving him around in a truck. Pete's in the back of the truck.
With the art piece. They're delivering it to hide it or something, because Jeffy is like, he's coming after this one. He went after that one. Whoever's stealing this, he's coming after this one. So we need to get this out of here. And they're in a truck.
And they're in a truck, and Pete's getting kind of jostled around, and says something not very nice to Lascelles.
Nope. I would say even a microaggression.
I would say maybe more than a microaggression.
I would say so.
I mean, like, I don't want to repeat it. It's not like a slur, but
no, but it's definitely mean.
It's definitely mean. Like, you shouldn't say that. And then
it's targeted specifically to Native Americans.
Oh, yes.
It's not like, hey, idiot, stop driving like that. It's specifically like
hateful to Native American people.
Yeah.
And you said when we were watching the episode, you were like, why would you call him that when you can call him Lascelles? Because Lascelles' such a great name.
Lascelles is a beautiful name.
I don't think I've ever heard the name Lascelles outside of this one episode of Warehouse 13.
It sounds good. Like, it's got a good mouthfeel.
Yeah. It's like...
And it's a beautiful name because it's like gender neutral in that it could be like a masculine or feminine name.
Yeah.
Love it. Love.
Anyways, hey, instead of talking about hair in this one, we're gonna talk about names.
Yeah.
And
Micah's a great name. Anyway.
Luckily, Pete gets thrown out of the back of the truck because...
Thank God.
Someone shows up with the...
They slam on the brakes because that's when Pete does his macro aggression. And the stealing guy comes up and he comes into the truck. He's
wearing... on the wiki, it's called the Lenape Tribe's cloak, I'm sure.
The Lenape Tribe's cloak. The only one. The whole tribe owns this cloak also.
Yeah.
Both the only one and they all own it. It's not like...
I don't know.
The Lenape Tribe chief or anything.
It's just the Lenape Tribe's cloak, which is just technically correct, I guess.
I mean, yeah. It could be more specific, though, which I would love.
No, why would they do that? That'd be too hard.
No, it would be so difficult.
So anyways, that's what the feather came from, is this cloak.
And he gets, like, held out of the truck, like, and that's how Micah's like, oh my God, there's someone in the back. There's someone in the back.
Yeah.
The guy is stealing right now.
And Pete gets thrown out.
The moving truck.
The moving truck. Thank God. Hey, Pete, you deserve that one after that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
He's fine.
They all get out of the truck, and then, like an idiot, since he can go through walls, he steals the truck. The stealer steals the truck.
The stealer steals the truck. This lonely stealer steals the truck.
At night.
At night.
It was at night. Anyway,
So Pete has to go to the hospital. Oh, also, during this truck scene, when Pete's kind of getting thrown around before he tosses an insult, Micah's like, oh, is the art piece okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine too, by the way, thanks for asking. And she just kind of, like, smiles. Just a little smile. She's like...
Hey, guess what? I don't care. Just thought you should know that I don't give a fuck.
So he's in the hospital, and as soon as he wakes up, he's like, can I have cookies? Is there cookies?
Is there cookies?
And they have a nice little talk where they're, like, forming their plan, and, Jeffy asks Micah...
I'm glad you're saying Jeffy now.
Cracks me up. Jeffy asked Micah on a hospital cafeteria date, and
at 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning, and he got Pete in the hospital all checked out for free because he, like, owns the hospital or something, whatever.
And he's also rich.
And they have a cute little conversation where he's like, "You're pretty when you smile," and she's like, "So what about when I'm not smiling?" And you know what I love about...
He calls her scary.
He calls her scary. He's so scared of women.
You know what? Deserved. After that, Micah should beat him up more.
I don't know if you should say that.
Micah should beat him up?
Yeah.
More?
Well, she did smack him a couple episodes ago.
I mean, in the episode where he's, like, actually doing, like, misogynistic shit to her, he's not gonna stop doing misogynistic shit to her. I feel like he deserves to be punched every now and then.
Every now and then, I think, yeah.
I mean, if
especially
he's
in
down.
this episode.
Oh, well, yes.
Anyways, you know what I love about this scene? How quiet they're talking. They're talking so quiet in this scene.
And you need people to talk quiet.
You need people to talk. I'm like, they're in the hospital, they're I don't know, it was just nice to me that they were talking quiet. Oh, and they're talking about Jeffy, and Pete goes, the pretty boy, meow chicka wow wow. And in the captions it says imitates porn music.
And we had to stop the first time we watched that, because we were both like, imitates porn music? What are you talking about? That's not... What do you mean? Bow Chicka Wow Wow is a porn music thing. Well, and it is!
I kind of knew that. I kind of figured that it was...
I mean, I didn't think it was a porn music. I just thought it was like, ooh, hot person. Let's play Bow Chicka Wow Wow.
It specifically is in reference to porno, like 70s porno.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I guessed when we saw the caption. It had never occurred to me before we watched the episode.
Right, but once you saw it, you were like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think...
Calls him a pretty boy.
Calls him a pretty boy. Hey, I think that maybe Pete's more into this guy than Micah is.
Just saying.
He's literally like, he's hot and he's rich, and Micah's like...
And he likes kids.
Because
they had to ask him where he was last night, because that's where... And he was like, I was in New Orleans for the Saving the Children's Fund or something.
Yeah.
And he specifically brings that up.
So then Artie calls Pete and fully... like, Pete starts getting out of the hospital bed, which freaks us out because, like, he fully has an IV in his arm and, like, rips it out and, to answer the Farnsworth.
We have to go to the warehouse first.
Yeah.
That's in between this.
Yeah.
That Joshua is all packing up, and Claudia's like, was it something I said? And he was like, yeah, no, it's time for me to leave. And they hug it out. They're good siblings.
Already got him a job at CERN. Is CERN real?
CERN is real.
Oh, okay.
CERN is a Switzerland, like, it's a real thing.
CERN is a science place.
Yeah. The only reason I know it is because of Angels and Demons, which is a really bad book, and also a movie that has Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh my god.
And if you liked National Treasure, you'll love Angels and Demons.
If you watch The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
And you know what? It's worse than Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Really? Maybe we should watch it.
No, it's not. It's not worse as in, like, it's more interesting worse. It's worse as in worse.
Oh, okay.
Worse as in, like, genuinely bad.
Okay.
I think it's genuinely bad because I much prefer the Da Vinci Code.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because they have a cool-ass monk in that character, in that book, and the movie, I assume. I've never seen the movie, but I've read the book, like, 3 times. I'm a fan of, like, mystery and stuff, so... You know, but yeah, he's like an assassin monk, and he's like albino. It's cool as fuck. I think it's cool as fuck. But then again, I'm susceptible to, like, assassins as a character.
I'm susceptible to assassins.
I am, though.
Hey, assassins
except for Baldur's Gate guy. I don't like him.
What, Asterion?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
I feel like I should like him so much because he's an emo boy with white hair, and he's also like a thief, assassin type shit, and he's a vampire.
And he's a vampire.
But I hate him. I hate him so much. Anyway.
So, yeah, they have that little talk, and Claudia's like, oh, Joshua's leaving.
Sad.
And then we cut to Pete at the hospital ripping his IV out, trying to answer the phone.
You missed the part where Artie and Lena have a conversation about
we talked about that already.
No, when Artie and Lena are talking about, it's right there, sold Manhattan.
Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about that.
Oh, I thought that was during the phone call.
During the phone call?
The Farnsworth call.
No, isn't it before? Because he
figures
it out and he tells him about it.
So Artie and Lena are doing research. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not like we just watched the episode like 5 minutes before starting this, of course.
I have a bad memory.
I know. And the plot synopsis I made this time was not that good, so I forgive you.
Thank you. Anyways, Lena and Artie are doing research, and they do mention, they're like, oh wow, there's a shit ton of like creation myths.
In Native American myth. Just Native American myth.
And Artie's like, okay, there's this specific, like, Lenape one that I think it relates to because of the feather situation. He literally says because of the feather, and I'm like, what about the feather?
What does that have to do? I mean, I guess they're maybe looking at stuff that's, like, able to walk through walls type shit.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, how would that... Because when they reveal that it's like, oh my god, and the rock gave the world solidity. Oh my god, the coat manipulates solidity. Oh my god. That's like a reveal for them. They didn't know that. They had to read that and be like, wait, that fits. So, like, what were they doing?
I don't know. Just reading everything.
Yeah, I guess so. They love doing this. They have all the documents spread out on the ground.
I do love it when they have all the documents spread out. And they talk a little bit about Lenape history, like the Lenape selling Manhattan.
You didn't see it, but there was air quotes.
Manhattan to the Dutch for, like, what does he say? $24?
$24 worth of arts and crafts. He says arts and crafts.
Huh.
Not like art. Not like, furs or like whatever. Or like whatever. He says arts and crafts.
Strange.
$24 worth of arts and crafts.
And Lena's like, wow, that's shitty.
And he's like, you had to be there. He was like, actually, that was a good deal for them.
Artie,
that was a good deal for them.
Artie, what are you talking about? Artie, Artie, you think colonization's a good deal?
Yeah. Yeah, Artie. Yeah.
What's up with that?
And riddle me this, Artie.
Interesting.
He works for the United States government.
Well, that's true. You know who doesn't really? Lena.
Period.
And Lena's
she just runs the B&B.
And she's like, this is fucked up. Thank you, Lena. Thank you for having the only normal reaction to this shit in the entire episode.
Queen as always. Queen in the whole season, really. She does this in every episode.
Anyways. Oh, right. Okay,
they find out the information, and then Artie makes the phone call to the hospital, and we were all like, ooh, with the IV.
We were all like that. With
every
the
single
IV.
person.
How collectively said, ugh.
Yeah.
How old are you? 21.
It's, oh my god. I specifically have a thing with needles. I do not like needles. I can't look at needles. I can't look at needles going into any part of the body. And I've had to have an IV a couple times, and that shit was not fun.
No, I'm okay with needles, but he literally, like, rips it out.
He rips it out. Okay, and first of all, he, like, gets up from the bed and doesn't realize that he has the IV in, right? Because it's supposed to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. And so, like, he gets up and it fucking, like, tugs on his arm. That part of it, that's the worst part to me.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
And Artie, of course, on the phone, has a full plate of cookies and a big-ass glass of milk, and he goes and lays down in his little hammock.
And it's a giant glass of milk.
They love cookies and milk in this show.
They do. And
every episode.
I kind of love it.
I do, too. It's one of my favorite parts of this show is that they just love cookies and milk.
It's an integral part of the show's ecosystem to always have cookies and milk.
And Artie's like, hey, Pete, what the fuck are you doing? And Pete's like, hey, I just fell out of a fucking steel truck. and landed on the side of the road. Like, I am in the hospital, and Artie's like, can you do this later? Because I need you to go
We need to do this now.
Yeah. He's like, I need you to go to Jeffy's place right now.
Whatever it is, he's all up in it.
He's all
we
up in
know he's part of this.
So Pete, I guess, takes off to go there, or I'm sure he tells Micah. Yeah, he does, right? Yeah.
Yes. And then I wrote on it, Pete finds secret room. This is where Pete finds the secret
Jeffy's
room.
fucking secret room.
Of all the Lenape artifacts.
He
Lenape
says,
question mark artifacts could be just Native American in general, air quotes.
and he says, Bingo Mania.
Bingo Mania!
He says Bingo Mania. And he lets Micah know over the walkie-talkie, and Micah's talking to Jeffy in the cafeteria, and he's like,
They were having a little date moment.
Yeah. They have some cute little candles out, and she's like, wow, like, this must be a really nice life for you. Like, you just get to, like, invest money and, like, do good things with it. And he's like, yeah, depends on where you get the money from, because, his dad sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, boo-hoo. I only noticed this because I was listening to one of our episode on resonance. Oh, wait, is it resonance the chair is?
The chair?
Wait, that's not resonance. Oh my god, the episode with the chair.
Yeah, it's like magnetism.
Magnetism.
I think it's magnetism. Anyway, it's the one with the chair.
It's the one with the chair.
There's only like 3 episodes with chairs.
And we were talking about how Micah doesn't have her shirt unbuttoned at all. Like, her shirt's buttoned pretty much all the way up. And this one, I noticed, she has it like 2 or 3 buttons down.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Bow chicka wow wow.
She's always got good shirts. What can I say?
She does. She does have good shirts. This doesn't mean anything. I just noticed it. She gets the message from Pete where he's like, dude, this guy has a secret room full of Native American artifacts. This is kind of suspicious.
Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. We found the guy who did it.
Yeah.
And not even if he wasn't, the guy who did it, why do you have a secret room?
Why do you have a secret room full of Lenape artifacts? Why do you have that?
Why? Because again, like, okay, hey, let's be so for real right now. The only piece of Lenape, like, art that he has is from, like, a white person who made it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And also, it's the only one that's, like, extremely expensive. Right. And also, it's not, like, a cultural artifact.
Right. Anyway. Then we actually, since we have the DVD,
yeah,
we watched the only deleted scene that they have for this episode on the
like
DVD.
1 minute.
It's like not even 1 minute. It's like 30 seconds, and it's after Pete and Micah are talking in the hospital room. It goes over to
Jeffy and
LaSalle. LaSalle. And they're like discussing the situation, and he's like, "Oh, do you think like Ratburn has this thing and this thing?" Since
they were talking about like Radburn has the cloak and the statues.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do about it?
And LaSalle's like, or I don't remember if he asked LaSalle or if LaSalle is like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
I think he asked because he's like, I'm gonna take care of Secret Service.
Oh, yes.
You go to Radburn and be like, hey, bro, or whatever.
This is a 30-second scene. It's 30 more seconds of, like, LaSalle. Why wasn't this in the episode?
Why wasn't this... Because this is, like, genuinely an important, like, scene, too.
Because they're like, okay, let's...
we could have been like, oh, actually, maybe is Jeffy evil? Like, is he evil?
Yeah.
But no. We don't get that.
We don't get that.
We don't get it at all.
It's literally...
And why would you cut it?
Why would you cut it? Hey, you know what? 30 seconds...
This 30 seconds isn't strictly necessary for the episode.
We could have cut out 30 seconds where fucking Radburn is talking.
Period.
Why wouldn't anyone?
There's like 30 seconds of him pacing around.
Yeah, we didn't need that. So then...
Are you going to talk about Unbutton's holster?
Oh, right. And I forget what Jeffy even says in the cafeteria, but he's like, oh, we could go do this thing. And Micah's like, you know, I think I'd rather go back to your place. And she, like, unbuttons her gun holster. One of the sexiest things I've ever seen.
And he's like, usually I like it when a hot woman tells me to go back to my place, but I'm a little intimidated right now. Or something like that.
He says it in such a dorky way.
He does. He's such a little dweebus.
He is a little dweebus.
He's kind of like a... whatever.
He's kind of like a what?
He's just like a little fucked up dude. He's not even like a good dweebus. We use dweebus as to be like a little nerd guy.
Oh, you goober.
Yeah, you little goober. But like he's more than a dweebus in that he's also like just kind of like fucked up. He's like not even like dweebus is like cute, you know?
Yeah.
He's dweebus, but he's also like
he's like
a bad dweebus.
He's an evil dweebus.
An evil dweebus.
Anyways, Lascelles goes to Radburn's place, and Radburn is like, I know who you are. I know that you're...
You work for me.
Yeah, and he said something about his father giving him this bracelet because he has this bracelet, this metal bracelet.
Yeah, it's a metal bracelet.
Yeah, and Radburn's like, where'd you get this? And he's like, my dad. And Radburn's like, don't you meet your uncle? I know everything about you. Because he is the... Is he the son, did they say?
Of who?
Or is he the... the sculptor guy and...
Oh, I think it was Uncle. It could have been. It was probably Uncle.
We can literally...
Yeah, that's true.
We can look. Oh, Burley's the last name of the sculptor.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, he's like, I know you're working for Jeff. I know you're, like, two-timing me. And Lascelles is Burley's nephew.
So it's his uncle, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
he's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, he takes this wristband, and this wristband is written in English. This Lenape artifact is written in English. It just has a quote-unquote Native American
Do you
font.
know the, like, Viking font where it's supposed to look like runes and
like
shit?
Like Nordic?
That's what the font is.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking font is.
If you don't know
That's
about,
crazy.
If you don't know about font racism, you should look up
genuinely
font racism.
Genuinely it's interesting to learn about and also just like an important fact to know.
Yeah.
Because like once you see it you can't unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll be like, oh, this Chinese restaurant down the street is like not Chinese because they're using the like racism Chinese font. And not just like a sleek modern font. Like why the fuck would you use the racist Chinese font if you're not trying to be like fake Chinese? Unless they already, like, own the building. And the sign was already there. But you know what I mean, right? Where
it's like... No, I was reading about it. It's like, I don't know if it was, like, Rainforest Cafe or, like...
Yes!
Restaurants like Rainforest Cafe use, like, an African font.
Yes!
And it, like, it's not based on, like, any actual, like, language fonts from any, like, areas.
No,
it's just,
not.
like, random bullshit.
It was a fucking, like, English... or like American designer who was like, oh, this font looks African. I'm gonna use this for my fucking The Lion King playbill.
Anyways, the Warehouse 13 prop design said this font looks Native American enough.
Yeah. Enough.
And it just says like water, wind, fire, you know. And he's like, okay. Radburn's like, Radburn, by the way, the actor who plays Radburn, I'm not gonna lie. Facially, like, acting-wise, he is not giving.
No.
But he has the most, like, newscaster voice of all time.
It's a good voice.
Like, if they did a Warehouse 13 audio story, he would be good in that. In this episode, though, it's kind
of bad.
It's kind of bad.
Kind of
bad.
He's
like, now I know the directions. Now I know the order to put these in. Thank you. And then he, like, kills Lascelles.
He sees the inside. The inside of the bracelet has a different
the inside of the bracelet.
Don't even get me
says,
started. It's in the dawn or something.
It will be revealed in the dawn.
What does that mean? No, because he's like threatening Lascelles by like he put the cloak on. Yes. He's like holding him through like a wall and shit.
And he's like,
so he's like, what does that mean? What is in the dawn?
Lascelles like, I don't fucking know.
This is like I don't know. And then he leaves him in the wall and he dies.
And he
the
dies.
only Native American character in the entire show dies.
Dropped off the fuck. Hey, no one even checks on him or is like, hey, Lascelles dead after he dies. They don't even bring Lascelles up again.
Ever.
Ever.
I mean, they are like, Jeffy is like, hey, Lascelles been gone for a while. I'm kind of concerned about that. That's it.
They're never like, wow, this is sad and fucked up that he died.
Like literally, because like, oh my god, like if you're a writer for this show, it would have been like way more interesting to see like Lascelles' hand peeking out of the fucking wall, because that would have been like genuinely scary.
Yes.
That would have been like tense if they walked into, because they walk into Radburn's, because he figures it out, and they go to Radburn's apartment and they're like, oh my god, everything is set up. Oh my god, but like a piece of the fucking statue is missing. What do we do? Oh my god, what do we do? And it would have been so interesting there to see, like, because then we would have got, like, at least closure for Lascelles.
And he could have, like, survived that even. Died. Like, they could have gone back for him or something. No, he just gets thrown out of the side of the building. That's all.
And you know what? It would have been even more fucked up if, like, this rich guy who we know can walk through walls makes, like, a 1-by-1 foot, like, hole where there's, like, it's not, like, rock. There's just, like, no entryway into it, where he can put people in there
like a sim,
and like put people in there, and it's like fucked up, and we could get like Lascelles being like, oh my god, there's bones in here, if you wanted to keep it like campy and like creepy.
Yeah, but
we don't get that. He just dies. He just goes into the wall and he dies and he never comes back.
I'm so sorry, Lascelles.
You deserve better.
I know.
But anyway, Lascelles dies,
and then he's like, well, I gotta figure this out now. What does that mean? It'll be revealed in the dawn. Keep in mind, earlier in this episode, Pete's like, it's 3 a.m. So we know that dawn is happening. Actually, you wouldn't be
the
like...
The actual real-life dawn that happens every morning?
You wouldn't be like, hey, dawn's gonna happen today.
And, like, I imagine... I understand that, like, if you're so hyper-focused on something, where you're like, okay, I'm into, like... What does this mean? Metaphors, idioms, get into shit like that. What could dawn mean besides, like, dawn? And you're not thinking, hey, it means the sun coming up.
In this episode, all of the elements just mean the elements.
And that's the truth. So why the fuck... And you know what? It's because this Burleigh artist bullshit, where he's just like, yup, and I wrote down exactly what to do.
Right, and he puts the statues together in order. The dawn shows up because it's the actual dawn. It takes him forever until the dawn comes up.
Until, like, he's pacing. And we were talking about this. There's, like, 30 seconds of him pacing and, like, removing his tie and, like, messing with his hair and shit. And he figures it out just as the sun is coming up.
And it reveals that the statues make a map with a red point directly.
There's like a red gem in it.
The cave.
It's a piece of glass.
It's a piece of glass.
And he pulls out a map of New York and he's like circling the area, and then he leaves.
He says, of course, it's a map.
Fuck, it's genius.
Why didn't I
think of that? He breaks the statue so that if anyone comes after him, they won't be able to find.
He barely even breaks it. He just takes the red gem out. Like,
yeah,
that's it.
That's it. They could have gotten another piece of fucking Mancala bead and put it in there.
Literally. What the... Oh my god.
And, like, during this, Artie and Pete and Micah and Jeffy are all talking about, like, oh my god, what could this be? Where do we need to go?
What could the dawn mean?
Who
knows what the dawn could mean?
And they figure it out. Claudia comes in
the room while Artie's got the maps up, and she's like, oh.
Did you not try the magnetic ley lines?
Did you not try comparing it to the magnetic ley line maps? How does Claudia, who has never, as far as we know, she's never been to New York.
Never.
Why does she think to check the magnetic ley lines?
First of all, magnetic ley lines, which I've never heard of before. Like, I know that there's, like, magnetic fields on Earth, and that's why we have, like, poles and shit and, like, you know, northern lights and whatever. There's ley lines of magnetic?
Like, I guess, like, they could have said, like, electrical or, like, subway bullshit. No, that's fine.
They're like magnetic ley lines. Because, of course, all the Lenape people 500 years ago would know
where the magnetic ley lines were gonna be.
And, you know, put the cave there.
Well, I think they kind of explain it. They're like, oh, it has to be, like, close to, like, the water or something, or, like, it can't
can't be close to this stuff, but...
Yeah. They explain, like, oh, well, because Artie's like, yeah, but what about, how do we know which ley line it is? She's like, subway tunnels,
I'm
areas where they just dig to put, like, electric lines in it.
Like, you're right. How would they know when they were making this
No,
cave?
how would they know? Why would it be on a magnetic ley line? I guess, like, the only thing that I can think of is genuinely that, like, that's where the artifacts are made more, is they're made, like, artifacts being made happens more on magnetic ley lines for some reason, and they would have more power on magnetic ley lines, and that somehow through some manner of, like, in the show would be some, like, ritualism bullshit, or, like, the fucking person would be like, oh yeah, the fucking rock works better in this cave than in that cave because that's what the god said, or whatever, because of course it would be a god.
They would say that.
And it's like... yeah.
Anyways, it happens to just be the exact spot where Radburn was digging. So
Yup.
he's like, I gotta get down here.
Well, they also explain it as in, like... where the artist was, like, looking... Because the artist was looking for the cave. The artist was looking for the magical, mystical cave. And we know this because Artie is like, yeah, the artist, Burley stopped looking. Like, stopped writing stuff down once he thought it was getting close. So, like, we don't know where it is. We just know, like, kind of in this area or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Radburn was using, like, all of the information he had to look at all the different places.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how he knew. And not some magnetic ley lines bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But, like... Right.
And so Radburn gets down to his construction site. He's like, we need to blow this up in this spot so I can get in. So they blow it up and he gets in. He's down there with a construction worker.
He was like, how long will it take to get me next to this cave? And the fucking foreman guy is like, 5 minutes. 5 minutes? You just have the fucking dynamite ready. You have it already in place, probably? Because the 5 minutes would probably be needed to, like, evacuate people.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be fucking exploding shit.
And before the smoke even clears, Radburn's already on the way down.
Yeah.
And he gets down there, he puts his cloak on, and this guy's like, oh, okay, we can bring some jackhammers down here.
New York. I'm from New York.
He probably doesn't even have a New York accent.
No, he has a normal accent.
We've been watching a lot of Spider-Man recently.
And a lot of elementary.
And
they're all New York.
And they're all in New York.
Love New York.
Love New York. I've watched a bunch of How To with John Wilson. That's also
New York.
Also New York.
We love New York.
We
can't wait to go, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
when we go to New York. So he puts on the cloak, gets in the cave, and he goes, it's true. It's all true. I would hope it's true if you're putting all this damn work in. Shit.
Like, what if he walked in and there was nothing in there?
What if there was nothing in there?
What if there's a note from Burley being like, fuck you?
I wish. That would have been great.
Like, I would have great twist, because then Pete and Micah run in, and Radburn's crashing out because there's nothing in there, and they're like, ha, fuck you.
They'll say it just like...
Yeah.
So there's the water of eternal life, which he drinks, and on the wiki, it's literally like, when you drink it, you gain eternal life, and also experience an underwater effect. Because the effects in this episode, the visual effects are insane.
Oh my god, like, I can't explain how, like, 2010
Oh, it's so bad.
The 2010 of it all.
It's late 2000s, bro.
2009. That's almost 2010.
That's almost...
But it's a really good...
And he drinks it all up and gets all bubbly, and then he touches
You stole fizzy lifting drinks!
And he touches the arrow, that's the earth arrow.
I think it's the wind arrow.
Or the wind... Wait.
No, because the earth arrow is the rock. It's just a rock.
Wait. The Lenape Cave artifacts. Oh, the arrow of nature.
The arrow of nature.
The power of nature itself.
Quote, the power of nature itself.
Where you can control the weather.
Yep.
I guess.
and
Oh
also
no, yeah,
earthquake.
it's wind. It's wind. An earthquake, yes. Anyways.
Because then there's a fucking giant ass, not to mention like clouds boiling out of the sky like instantly, and like wind going just
yes,
so
this
fucking
is
fast. There's
causing
an
like
earthquake.
basically earthquakes in New York, which no one seems as concerned about the earthquakes in New York thing.
Because has New York ever had an earthquake?
I'm
It's
sure.
not like on a fault or anything, but not like a really bad one like what is happening in this episode.
Like those buildings aren't built for earthquakes in the way that they are in like, San Francisco.
California,
like
yeah.
California.
That's crazy.
I'd be freaking the fuck out about this New York earthquake.
And people are running, but they're not like, I'm going to die.
Think
running.
about all like the underground subway shit.
There's people underground right now.
Yeah, right now as
And
we
I would be
speak.
freaked.
I would be freaked too. Anyways, the sacred stone he touches.
Pete and Micah finally get to the site.
No, we're still talking about the four.
Oh,
the four.
okay.
There's the sacred stone which turns his hand into rock. The world's best CGI rock hand.
You didn't see me nodding, but I'm nodding.
And then the sacred coal. I don't remember it being coal, but I guess it was.
It's like a lump of thing that is on fire or related to fire.
So it
Because
must
here
be
it says
coal.
volcanic glass or coal.
Because
Because that's fire related, right?
on the wiki it says it appears to be a lump of coal or volcanic glass. We don't even know what it is.
We don't even know. We don't even know because they don't give a fuck about this episode. The
and it-
writers, that is.
Basically gives him fire power.
Yep, he gets fire.
I guess. Anyways, Pete and Micah show up.
Because of the earthquake, the entrance to the cave crumbles down, so thankfully they can get in.
Yeah.
And Jeffy is there.
Jeffy's there too, and he keeps going, put it back, Gil, it's not for us. Which, like, is this episode supposed to be like...
Hashtag Native Americans, hashtag
I mean, like, is it supposed to be like a
land
commentary
acknowledgement.
on, like, colonialism?
Yeah.
On, what's the word I'm looking for? What?
Col-
Colonization. Is this supposed to be, like,
Colonization.
commentary on colonization?
because they're not
Because they kind of
doing
did a
it good.
bad job.
Yeah, the only Native American character fucking dies.
Fucking dies.
And is also not that much in this episode.
But he's like, put it back, Gil, it's not for us.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And
Mhm,
then
yes.
he, like, pushes, he uses the arrow to, like,
The arrow of Mother Nature.
send Micah and Pete up against the wall, and then he's talking to Jeffy, and then Pete sneaks over, picks up the arrow, stabs him in the chest.
Dies.
For the guy who just drank out of the water of eternal life, he was pretty easy to kill.
Genuinely.
It took, like, no
Genuinely.
time. He just picked up the arrow and stabs him. Which,
And then he dies immediately.
He
all of the
explodes.
elements come out of him and swirl around him, and light explodes
yes,
from it.
he explodes into a beam of light that goes straight up into the air above New York.
Yeah. It's a new promotional tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, what... Hey, what was that?
What just happened?
What just happened?
What did...
And then they just cut back to the fucking warehouse.
Yup.
Or the B&B.
Because
No,
what...
the warehouse.
What because what would... I don't even know what to say. What can you do? What can you do there? Oh my god, I wrote construction guy, no reaction.
Yeah.
When he walks through the wall, we linger on the construction guy being like, we can jackhammer through the wall. That guy, right? He doesn't say anything. He doesn't look, he's not he doesn't do anything.
He's just like...
He's just like, well, that just happened, I guess.
I'm going home.
New York, huh?
New York, huh? I'm glad that they finally did an artifact that's not like a European-based artifact.
Yeah.
Did they do it well, though?
No.
No. They did it real bad. They did it real dog shit bad.
They probably, yeah. They have, oh my god, all of the ones that aren't, European or American-based get, so, exoticized.
Yes.
And this is so common, and I feel like a lot of, fantasy and sci-fi media,
Mhm.
where, all of the, European and, American things, in this case, artifacts, are treated with, seriousness.
Yes.
And they're treated oh my god, this is a magical item, oh my god, what do we do? But in, episodes like this, where it's not that, they get treated just worse.
Yeah.
And it's not even that hard because they're like, there's Lenape people out there. You could go to talk to a Lenape person and be like, hey, what do you think we should do for this episode? We kind of want to do a Native American episode.
And
what should we do?
And if they're like, we don't want you to do that, then don't do it.
Then don't do it. Don't. Think of something, dog. They could have, like, genuinely, they could have been like, oh, it was an Atlantis thing. They could have made up Atlantis and been like, oh, it was how Atlantis was created.
Yeah. No,
and it's like the thing that powers Atlantis because it's in the underwater world, and this guy is trying to, like, find the Atlantis stuff so he can become as powerful and, like, power New York and, like, get money if you want to do, like, capitalism and shit.
And, like, yeah, I think the idea of, like, taking inspiration from Native American creation myths could be a cool idea.
Yeah, it could be interesting because that's not something that you commonly see in media.
Or you could take, like, actual, you know, historical circumstances and be like, this is from this thing, and it's gonna do that, like... Like, that's the other thing, is most of the other artifacts in this show are, like, based off of a real historical event and not mythology. Like, some of them are based off of mythology.
Yeah.
But they could have done something from, like, I don't know, actual Lenape history.
Yeah, legitimately.
They could have done, like, an actual object. Like...
I mean, they joked, like, it was jokey earlier. It wasn't necessarily a joke, but it was not, like, serious, you know, where it was like, oh, it could be a ceremonial item, a walking stick, or a peace pipe. And those are, like, actual items that presumably Native Americans would use, but instead we get, like, a rock.
The water of eternal life. And
the water of eternal life.
And that's the thing, you could do something cool with, like earth elements or something, like, connected to the earth.
Yeah.
Or connected to the land. But
it could even be something interesting where, like, the belief, this people's so strong belief in that this was how the earth was created empowered these artifacts to have that ability, which is what they thought actually happening, like the creation myth.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get that. We get it where it's like, oh, this is actually genuinely how the earth was created. That's how they play it.
Yeah.
That's how they fucking play it. Anyway, they go back to the warehouse, and Claudia was... We didn't mention this, but Claudia was like, well, I guess I'll go to Vegas, and Artie doesn't say anything because he's focusing on the, like, artifact shit. And then she comes back from Vegas having gotten, like, a shitload of money because she's, I don't know, a good gambler.
Probably.
She might be a good gambler. We finally get a streak of colored hair, which will become a staple in Claudia-isms.
Her hair looks so good at the end of this episode.
She looks great with a bob.
She looks great with a bob. And she has this jacket on that has a pin on it, which I don't know if or a patch or a pin. I don't know if this is like a actual pin that's actually from something, but it's like a yellow pin with like a red sun and stripes on it. And we were like, is that the rising sun flag?
Is that the Japanese rising sun flag?
Sorry, I just got like a terrible fucking cramp in my leg. Holy.
Oh no.
Ooh. Sorry. Didn't mean to get a terrible cramp in my leg. Oh my gosh. We're like, is that a rising sun flag pin? What is she wearing? And I tried to look it up. Like, I tried to look up,
I feel like we paused the episode just to, like, get this information.
Like, yellow flag with red sun and stripes, or, like, we were looking up, like, different versions of the... Couldn't find anything.
No. And it's, like, almost exactly the rising sun flag, except for, obviously, it's a circle, so the sun is, like, bigger, and it's yellow.
The background's yellow.
The background's yellow instead of white. So...
Did they just make this for, like, the show? Like, is this a button that they made for her to wear?
Yeah, sunrise, because, you know, she's... It comes in the dawn.
Hey. So if you know what that is, let us know. It could just be literally nothing.
Like, what if it... I mean, wouldn't it be so interesting if it was, like... And, you know, they would... Whatever, anyway. If someone was on the team of, like, the costuming team who was like, hey, I have this band who I really like. This is, like, a really indie band. And they have these pins, and you know what? I'm going to put it on Claudia's jacket because, you know...
Yeah.
That would be cool. It would be a little reference for me and my friends. I would just like to know.
Yeah. And Artie's like, shouldn't you be in college or something right now? Like, shouldn't you be around people your own age? And she's like, Artie, I'm not my own age.
I guess that's true.
Well, in Claudia, the episode Claudia,
Right.
he's literally like, Claudia doesn't understand the concept of being 8.
Yeah, well, she doesn't.
She doesn't. So you know what? It doesn't surprise me that
She doesn't understand the concept of being 19?
17?
17?
However old Claudia is.
A teen slash
young adult.
maybe young, early 20s.
Yeah. Artie's like, hey.
Oh yeah, they're just
She's
talking
like,
about,
hey, I'm pretty good at this stuff, and Artie's
I
like,
think I'm
yeah,
gonna stay.
yeah, okay, and
We get a good proud dad moment
yeah,
from
we could,
Artie.
yeah.
And then the episode ends,
So Claudia's a part of the team now.
which we love.
The only other notes I have are about the artifacts. Oh, they did explain it, kind of. Well,
Okay,
I don't know if they say this in the show, but on the wiki, about the cave, it says that the artifacts were put in there to be offerings to the spirit of creation.
I was talking about this with my family about how like wikis will just add shit.
Yeah.
Because I was specifically talking about like the moon rock shit.
The moon rock.
Because again, they don't say this in the episode, so like we don't know if this is like something that like a cast member or a crew member said behind the scenes or something.
Or someone who edited the wiki just
was
thought
just
it
like,
was...
yeah, no, this would be cool, so I'm putting it on the wiki now. They were offerings. They were offerings.
Well, it's not
this
like it's a
certainly
real
wasn't an
cave,
episode.
so it's not like we can look it up, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because it's also not fucking real.
And also that it also said that the cloak is not a part of the set, but it is needed in order to get them. So it's actually like what would be 5? Quinficated.
Quinficated artifact.
It's a quinficated artifact.
Yeah. 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 Yup.
What an episode! What an episode!
What a stinker.
An episode. What a stinker! The Claudia stuff is good, at least. I like the Claudia stuff a lot.
I agree.
Why the fuck did he call the sculpture ugly? Why was that necessary?
That was not necessary. Hey, we're artists. We're sensitive to critiques about pieces of art.
Well, it's not even like I agree it's not my cup of tea. Like
No.
I'm not a big I'm not even a huge
Metal and glass
Metalwork.
sculpture, yeah.
I'm not into a lot of that stuff, but I respect it.
I do respect it.
It does take work.
I don't respect this artist, but I respect the piece.
Yeah. No, fuck.
Walter Burley or whatever
Walter
his
Burley
name
or
is.
whatever his name is.
Edward Burley.
For making a literal map to the fucking sacred cave that's not supposed to be seen by anyone.
Literally! And, Mama, it's sealed up.
It's sealed the fuck up.
Under the ground. And you know what? Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that this happened. No, actually.
No, it's not.
Even if he didn't make the map, Mr. Radbird would have still found the cave.
Maybe.
Well, he was looking in all the places Burley was
right,
at.
but if he well, that's true, where he was
So
at.
he would have found it eventually. I mean, it would have probably taken longer, but...
Anyways.
Also, why would you... Why... Whatever. First of all, why would you make a map in the first place? But also, why would you make a map and have it be such that it's like, oh, you have to collect all of them, and I'm gonna make it fun, you know. I'm
gonna make it fun, you know.
I mean, because, like, why?
Why?
First of all, again, why make it in the first place? But then also why, like, oh, I have to split this up in order to make it, like, you know, better and safer. So, again, why fucking make it in the first place? But also, like, why? Why? There's so much why in this episode. At
least the next one is going to be better.
Yes.
There's no way it's not.
We kind of, if it's the episode that we're thinking it is, we love this next episode.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the next one, genuinely.
It's great. It's really great.
Good. She's really good.
Now I feel like we need to talk more about Ellen, because we talked so much about it last time.
We don't have to talk about Ellen at all.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Should we ask a question? I came up with the question. Wait, did I? Who came up with the question last
I
time?
have no idea. I really don't listen to the episodes.
Oh, I do.
I'm glad.
They're pretty funny. You should listen to.
I've heard some things. I mean, I'm doing it right now.
That's true.
I'm being
that's
funny
true.
right now.
Tell a joke.
Did you hear the one about the interrupting cow?
No.
I didn't even say anything.
I know, but I've heard it.
No,
I did.
that's
I have
true.
heard the one about the interrupting cow.
See, it was a funny joke. Everyone laughed. I know everyone laughed. I can hear them laughing right now.
So what's your favorite kind of cookie?
My favorite kind of cookie?
Yeah.
Conformist chip.
Conformist chip.
Chocolate chip is the best cookie.
I like a lot of cookies.
I'm a fan of a good crinkle cookie as well. The like brownie, really chocolatey ones with the powdered sugar on top. Those ones are good, but again, chocolate chip always has my heart.
If we're talking like homemade cookies, I think maybe chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is pretty good. My brain is only filled with images of Subway's oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah.
Which is...
You do like a good oatmeal raisin.
I do like a good oatmeal raisin. I feel like I'm one of the only people out there who likes a good oatmeal raisin.
I'm pretty sure my dad likes oatmeal raisin. I don't know if it's his favorite. He really likes these green cookies. We call them green cookies, but they're like almond cookies that we color green. We usually make them for like holiday time. They're good. They're really good. It's like a little shortbread kind of almondy. It's good.
It's good. Anyways, that's our question. What's your favorite kind of cookie? No artifact question this week.
Also, do you drink milk with your cookies? If you could have a cookie, would you drink it with milk?
No, I don't like milk.
Well,
I would dip the cookie in milk, but I wouldn't drink the milk.
Really?
Yeah.
because I wouldn't dip it in milk, but I would drink it.
Really?
Yeah.
I want it to be a little bit soggy and a little bit crispy.
See,
I want a variety in my textural experience.
That's why I like chocolate chips, because if they're, if they're good chocolate chips, they're crunchy on the outside and they're still chewy on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're really, really good, then the chocolate chips are melty.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even need it soggy, because I want the outside to be crunchy and I want the inside to be soggy.
Well, I want
already.
chewy and crunchy and soggy.
Okay. That's strange.
Well, you know I like iced beverages because I like drinking it at every stage of ice meltage.
No, yeah. That's...
I like variety in my consumption experiences.
You know what? I'm gonna bring this up. My sister was talking about how she does not like soggy cereal, and I'm like, no, but it's so good when it's soggy.
No.
Because then you get the beautiful different situations of all the cereal, and that's how I feel like you are with iced drinks.
I do feel that way about cereal too, where I like some pieces to be soggier and I like some to be crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Well, because we were talking about Fruit Loops and how I don't really like Fruit Loops because a lot of the Fruit Loops will stay crunchy until the end.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And I mean, I think it's because like the sugar coating prevents the milk from getting in. But like,
You should like rank all the cereals based on. You should make a chart.
Based on if I like them, like
you
how much I like them, or
you should make a
level.
Yeah, you should make a chart based on the like sogification levels.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Well, because this is gonna sound strange, and now we're just talking about cereal.
That's fine.
But like, Fruity Pebbles is like number one because they have like, it's like the plasma of crunchification and sogification. Because it's both crunchy and soggy at the same time.
Yeah. You know what? I remember enjoying those a lot as a kid with milk.
They are delightful.
I haven't had them with milk since...
Fruity Pebbles is
like
my
9.
favorite cereal.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine is...
Rice Krispies are a close second.
Hey, we'll do 2 questions this week. What's your favorite cereal? Mine is Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is a really good cereal, too.
With berries. It's a good one with milk.
No. I'm not a huge fan of the berries.
What? But it's variety.
Yeah... I don't like my, grain cereals to also have fruit in them. Like, there's fruit cereals and there's grain cereals, and you cannot mix them up. And Captain Crunch by itself, no berries, tastes like a grain cereal. It tastes like a sugar cereal as well, but when you add the berries into it, then it becomes like a grain and fruit cereal.
That's understandable. I like the grain and the fruit together.
See? We need.
This is why
we
I
need
like
different
oatmeal.
opinions.
This is why I like oatmeal raisin.
That you know what? That's a good. Hey, we tied it back.
We tied it back. Anyways, you wanna go watch a Spider-Man movie?
Absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh wait, we're on. Sorry. You can email us if you want to contact us. It's WTH is WH13 @gmail.com. We're on Tumblr as WTH is WH13. I should probably make an Instagram. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make an Instagram.
Let's do it.
We're on Good Pods now.
Respect to all the good pod listeners out there.
Shout out to the people on Tumblr, because I finally remembered to post an episode on Tumblr. Shout out to the people on Tumblr who reblogged the post and was like, oh, it's only on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, because I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't even think to put it on anything else. I didn't think anyone was gonna listen.
Yeah, literally.
So, it's on Good Pods. I'm trying to get it on YouTube, so hopefully they let me do that.
Now we can say goodbye and go watch
Now we can say goodbye, yes.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Spider-Man!